Good morning to the both of you. Thank you for making time to be with us here on the SABC at this hour.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We're great. Trust you guys are all well. Debbie and Melvin, again, thank you for joining us so bright and early. Perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about the Jazzy Sunday Afternoon event. What inspired you to get involved?
Well, essentially, we are good friends with Raymond Perrier, who, as you know, is the organizer of this event. And over the years, we've done a few collaborations with him. So it was basically his request. And then we agreed. We've done this fundraising for the Denis Hurley Centre before. So we decided to do it again.
All right. Thanks, Melvin. Debbie, on your side, what inspired you to get involved?
Well, the Denis Hurley Centre is an amazing institution, and they do very, very important work with Durban's homeless people, marginalized people, refugee communities. They're so generous with their facilities, with their time, and and everything that they do to help our homeless communities get the services that they need. Also, a little bit closer to home, Melvin and I are both involved in the Akusa Arts program, which is a community music program which is open to everyone and provides access to music education and music making activities for everyone. And the Denis Hurley Centre also opened their doors to hosting that program. So for Melvin and I, besides being the jazz musicians who enjoy entertaining audiences, we're also indebted to the Denis Hurley Centre for the work that they do, and also for keeping arts alive in the city and keeping their doors open for important music education initiatives like this.
All right. Thank you to the both of you for those opening remarks. Now, Melvin, let me get back to you. I mean, as the pianist, perhaps you could walk us through the musical lineup for the afternoon. What can people expect on that front?
Well, it's a really nice program. There's a lot of variety, and I think there's something for everyone. Debbie, what do you say? Yeah. Absolutely. So the star of the show is Debbie, who's a fantastic singer.
Yes.
But we have a five-piece band, and we're going to be playing mainly traditional jazz, because we think that the audience who will be there are predominantly older folk. Okay. So we have no doubt that they will really enjoy the music that we will be performing.
Okay.
So we're really looking forward to it, yes.
All right. Thank you, Melvin, for that. Debbie, I mean, I want to bring you now back into this conversation. As Melvin alluded to, I mean, your vocals will undoubtedly be bringing the house down. And so in terms of that performance, I mean, what can the audience expect from you?
You. And Melvin. Well, like Melvin said, we want to keep it jazz friendly. We want to, it's a carnival vibe.
Okay.
It's not a sort of strict heavy jazz concert. It's a fundraising concert after all for Denis Hurley Centre. So there'll be people very close to the Denis Hurley Centre there, but there'll also be avid jazz lovers. So we kind of will present a mixed bag of some American jazz standards. Of course, we'll play songs from the South African jazz book. We've also got original compositions by our trumpet player, George Mari. And also, can I just at this point give a shout out to the rest of the band, because in as much as I am going to be having the privilege of doing all the singing, I can't do it without the beautiful band that we have. So we've got the beautiful Melvin Peters on the piano. We've got Tuto Motseme on the bass, Leroy Kumalo on drums, and then our horn section will be Johan van Moerlen on saxophone and George Murray on the trumpet.
Oh, I mean, speaking about performing alongside other talented musicians, including George Murray, I mean, there's also school choirs that are part of this fundraiser. What goes into preparing with them on that front as well?
Well, from my side, I've had to meet with the school choirs just to run through the routine, and well, in fact, yesterday we had a very good rehearsal, and the choir is really very excited to be singing with a live band. I think it's probably their first time that they're actually doing this. So it's a very exciting time for both school choirs.
Yeah, It's always exciting to see the fresh new talent coming about. And I mean, looking at the festival itself, what do you want the audience, or what do both of you want the audience to walk away with? I'm asking this because I know that there are also some special prizes up for grabs, excellent gifts for that matter. So what can people expect then as they part of this festival?
Well, I think from my side, we want people just to enjoy the music. And part of what we are doing as jazz musicians is we are trying to grow the audience for jazz, especially in Durban. Durban is a great venue for jazz, but we don't always have the commitment from audiences in Durban. But I think more importantly, from my side, I would like to perform to a younger audience. So we're really hoping that we'll have quite a few young people there at the concert tomorrow. And I think ultimately people are doing this out of benevolence because they know that we are really supporting a very worthy cause. Ultimately, it's having fun. Yeah, so.
Yes. Melvin, thank you for those closing remarks. Debbie, you just want to add something in parting, just in terms of what you want people to expect, or what else, what message you'd like them to walk away with as we conclude?
Well, I think, as Melvin said, there's two sides to this story. There's the fundraising efforts for the work of the Denis Hurley Centre, but then there's also an opportunity, as he said, for us to grow our audience. It's a beautiful family event. You can come along with your picnic baskets. You can bring your neighbors. You can bring your friends. You can bring your children. You can bring your grandparents. There's really going to be something for everyone. And for us as jazz musicians, wherever we can grab an audience, that's where you'll find us.
Yes.
All right, Debbie, Melvin, thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure having you both on the show this morning, and we're wishing you all the best of luck. We'll leave that conversation there for now. Jazzy Sunday Afternoon, of course, as we mentioned, happening at the Durban Jewish Club on Sunday, the 2nd of March, and it kicks off at 3 p.m.